So someone asked a very important question about Bug0, and the question was, how do we write custom playwright on the dashboard? This is pretty simple and straightforward, and I'm going to be demonstrating that in this video. So let's imagine this scenario whereby your test usually lands on your Apex domain every time your test run, but instead of going to the landing page, you want it to navigate to a specific page on your website or dashboard. So for example, we want to come to the search page by default, and the test we want to cover is to check the sorting of this page, whereby it sorts the product by price from low to high or from high to low. And the main thing we want to do here is to use custom scripts to navigate to the search page directly instead of landing on the default base URL. So what we can do is come here and create a new test, and we can give this a code of Vercel_SR, and then this is going to be O2, and then we can do a test of price low to high. So this is the test we want to cover, and then we can do create test. And now, instead of us having to upload our video or recording our tab as we've done in previous video, we basically just come to custom script. And if you want to add custom script to your existing test, you just toggle the script mode and it goes back to using natural language, right? And for this, we want to make use of script mode, and what we want to do is to go to search page by default, and our script code is now going to be something like await page dot go to, and then we can pass in our page, which is search. We can copy this URL and paste it here, and then we can pass in our wait until, and this is going to be DOM content loaded. So what this means is we want to go to this URL by default, and then we want this step to wait until the DOM content is loaded, and this wait until is equivalent to this wait until condition that we have here, like this. So after navigating here, we want to wait until the content is loaded before we exit this particular step. So the next step that we want to create is to basically click on the price low to high. So we can come here and click the price to low link. So what this enables us to do is to mix custom playwright with natural language, so you can use them within themselves and it's still going to work as expected. So I'm just going to add this now, and then I can go ahead and write my assertion. So our assertion is to basically verify that the products are sorted from low price to high price. So that's basically what we want to confirm, that the search page renders the product according to the sort method from low to high or high to low. And now I can go ahead and save this and then validate it. So now the sandbox is starting, and you don't really have to worry about anything because we are running our text on sandbox. So for each of the tests you want to run, we are running it on Vercel sandbox. So now you can see the test is being executed. You can see the log. It has run to search page, and then it has clicked on the low to high, and then the assertion is being run now. So our AI agent is verifying that the products are sorted from low price to high price. So let's wait for the assertion results, and then we can see how this ends. And now you can see that the assertion failed successfully. So now you can see the assertion says that the products are not correctly sorted from low to high price. For example, the Acme drawstring bag, which is $12, appears before the baby cap, which is actually $10. So which means like $12 shouldn't come before $10. So let's try to reproduce this manually and see if this is right. So now we can click low to high, and we can see we have $4 here, $4 here, we have $12 here, which means the next number should be higher than $12. And now we see $10 and $10 and $10, whereas $12 is actually higher than $10. So it should be $4, $10, and $12. And honestly, I didn't even see this bug before recording this video. And yeah, we just got a bug on the Vercel store demo. So we can actually report this bug to them, since we can reproduce it manually or raise a PR request to their team. And now we can see if the same happens on high to low. So we have 160, we have 150, then we have 45, then we have 50. Okay, that is another bug. So 50 should actually come before 45, because 50 is higher than 45. So which is clearly a bug in the sorting implementation. So there is actually a bug on low to high and also a bug on high to low. So we can report this to the engineering team and then they can fix this. And one thing that actually enables us to actually figure out why the test failed is the AI summary. So you can see that the assertion has a very detailed explanation of what went wrong. And if we are making use of the custom assertions on Playwright or any other testing framework, it won't actually give us full details like this. It will basically just throw an error that, oh, the expected figure is not being shown, right? And now you can see it tells us the product name, the prices, and what went wrong, right? And that makes us to move faster to be able to understand what went wrong. So as you can see now, the tests are not passing. And as a QA engineer, what I need to do now is to raise a ticket to the engineering team to figure out what went wrong. And yeah, so that's that. And I can go back to the editor from here and I can skip this if I don't want this to run on the existing test. And since this is also in draft, it will not run in production by default, but then you can still skip this since it is buggy. So that's one feature as well. You can skip this test till it is fixed, and then you can unskip it once it is fixed and then validate again if it actually runs. So this is how you can run custom step on Bug0. You can also do more. You can write methods to retrieve email. You can also make use of the page, expect, and context here in your custom script. So let me know if this answers your questions, and what do you think about this feature of writing custom Playwright within your natural language steps on Bug0. So see you in the next one. Bye bye.